My boyfriend was mute. Every time we were in bed, he moaned louder than I did. One day, I was gossiping about him with my bestie, Chloe, at a bar downtown. Bullet chat suddenly popped up my vision. The side chick still doesn't know the male lead is only pretending to be mute because he can't be bothered to waste words on her. The side chick dares to badmouth the male lead. He's Silas Kane, the second heir of the Kane syndicate. The female lead is about to be reborn any second now. If the side chick keeps acting up and pisses off the male lead, her days are numbered. I hadn't fully grasped what the bullet chat were talking about. Just then, Silas appeared in the bar too. A stunning woman threw herself into his arms, mumbling, "Babe, I missed you so much." Bullet chat flashed again. Whoa, the female lead is back. My boyfriend and I locked eyes across the room. His eyes widened. A crack appeared on his usually aloof face. He actually spoke. "Honey, I don't know her." I stood ABO, UT 10 meters away, tilting my head thoughtfully. "Honey? Who exactly was Silas calling?" Bullet chat flickered again. The side chick doesn't think the male lead is calling her honey, does she? She really is clueless. He'd rather pretend to be broke and mute than deal with her directly. "I don't know her" is actually about you, dumbass side chick. Oh, well then, my mistake. I turned to leave. Silas chased after me, shouting, "Vivian, Vivian." It was the first time I'd ever heard him say my name. His voice sounded surprisingly good. I turned around, staring at him blankly. "Aren't you supposed to be mute?" Silas froze. He spat out, "I'm sorry." Why is the male lead apologizing to the side chick? The female lead treated Silas in her last life. The male lead's still kind of mad at her. He's using the side chick to make her jealous. I glanced over Silas's shoulder. The woman, supposedly the female lead, was gazing at him, tears welling in her eyes. "Babe, I was wrong before to Trey. At you like that. In our past life, you died protecting me. In this life, I swear I won't fail you again." A female lead who actually communicates. Awesome. In the face of such a tearful reunion and second chance romance scene, I, the outsider, shouldn't be standing here as a third wheel. Especially since the bullet chat kept spoiling my grim fate as the side chick. After the female lead comes back, the male lead pretends to be into the side chick to make her jealous, and the side chick actually buys it. Later, the side chick clings desperately, even sending the female lead bed pics of her and the male lead, finally pushing him over the edge. The male lead is the infamous Kane syndicate heir. When the side chick keeps causing trouble, he hands her over to his crew. The images described by the bullet chat sent chills down my spine. Suddenly, several men in suits appeared behind Silas and the female lead. They charged straight towards me. Silas looked genuinely innocent. Let me explain. I sensed danger instantly. I rushed back to our booth, grabbed Chloe, and bolted out of the bar. Chloe followed me into the car, bewildered. "Why are we running?" I ran into an ex. "Huh? That limpy dude?" I face-bombed. "No, the mute one." Chloe looked like her brain had fried. "Wasn't the mute guy your current boyfriend? The one you just complained only knew how to moan and used one position in bed?" I didn't know how to explain. I couldn't exactly tell Chloe I'd just discovered, by a bullet chat, that our world was actually a rebirth novel. According to the chat, my mute boyfriend, Silas, was the male lead. The female lead, Miranda Kane, was adopted by the Kane family. Miranda had a childhood sweetheart. In her past life, she was deceived by her childhood sweetheart, which led to the Kane family's downfall. Silas never blamed Miranda. He even married her after she was abandoned. Then, during some explosion, Silas died protecting Miranda. Only then did Miranda realize who truly loved her. So now she was back, chasing her husband from the start. I was almost touched. But, for Pete's sake, I didn't want to be part of their twisted romance. I was bowing out voluntarily, no resistance to the plot. So I told Chloe, "He's an ex now. He was faking being poor and mute." Chloe gritted her teeth. "I hate guys who fake. Why run? Let's go back and make him pay." I yanked her back just as she was about to get out. "It's fine. I was getting bored anyway." Chloe eyed me suspiciously. She thought I was fronting. "Vivian, cry if you want. Don't hold it in." "I really don't." I laughed. "Guys who only know one position? Boring." I was ready to ditch him. The rideshare driver gave Chloe and me a weird look in the rearview mirror. Why wasn't he driving yet? I was about to ask when someone tapped on the car window. I looked up and nearly choked. The driver got out respectfully, saying, "Mr. Kane." Silas's smile looked strained. "You never even asked. How could you possibly know I only know one position?" I was hauled back to the bar by Silas's suited enforcers. Before they took me, I insisted they let Chloe go. Silas agreed. The enforcers took me to a ridiculously large VIP room. The lights were dim. Only the bullet chat were clear. The side chick is really asking for it, trash-talking the male lead about their bedroom life in a Kane syndicate car. The main couple heard everything. The female lead looked pissed. The side chick might have lasted a few more chapters, but I bet the male lead wants her gone ASAP now. I broke into a cold sweat. Silas entered. I blurted out, "I didn't mean to say those things. I thought your driver's car was my rideshare." The bullet chat went wild. Is the side chick stupid? Who mistakes a Rolls for a rideshare? She's scared now? Like the male lead would buy that lame excuse. Silas obviously didn't buy it. He gave me a complicated look. He was about to speak when his phone rang. "Dead?" He raised an EY eyebrow, expression turning icy. He skimmed that much cash, got good men killed, and dying is too easy for him. "I don't care how you do it. Keep him breathing. I'll settle this myself." This Silas was a stranger. His expression, voice, tone, everything screamed it. He wasn't the fragile, silent guy I knew. He was Silas Kane, heir to a powerful family, As he turned to leave the room, I steeled myself and called out, asking directly, "Your driver and crew call you Mr. Kane. Is that Kane Consortium with offices all over the world?" Silas's back stiffened for a second. He nodded silently. "Silas, we're done. I won't come looking for you. I won't interfere in your life. About the money I spent on you. If you don't want to pay it back, that's fine." My voice got smaller, fading. "But if you could, maybe return those things I bought." Silas's face darkened. He stepped closer, pinning me against the wall. "What did you just say? Say it again." Trembling, I held up my phone like a shy LD. "Look, forget the money, but you let me go right now. Holding someone against their will is illegal. My best friend called the cops." "You called the cops?" In the dim light of the room, I couldn't see Silas's face clearly, only hear the displeasure in his voice. I squeezed my eyes shut, scared. Luckily, his phone rang again. He answered it briskly and walked out. I heard him tell the enforcers outside to watch me. A little later, Silas walked back in, his gaze fixed on me. Strange. I had this feeling that his eyes looked brighter than before. Timidly, I asked, "Everything handled?" "Yeah, honey." I recoiled against the wall. Don't call me that." Not only did Silas fake being poor and mute, was he playing at multiple personalities now? He put his arms around me, caging me between his body and the wall. He buried his face in my neck. Honey, I've wanted to call you that for so long. I held back for ages. I stayed frozen. My eyes were wide open, until I figured out as purpose, I would play dead. Seeing my silence, Silas lifted his head. His eyes were wet as he looked at me. "Honey, faking the mute thing was wrong. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Punish me however you want." He grabbed my hand, guiding it to his face. "Hit me? Or yell at me?" I yanked my hand back, panicking. I wouldn't dare hit a cane air. Silas pouted dramatically. "So you found out." He leaned in again. I shoved him hard. "Silas, what game are you playing? You just admitted it yourself." Silas looked at me in confusion, like he didn't understand my words. I took a deep breath. "You weren't just faking mute. You hid being a cane air, and that woman today." Silas's pupils dilated. "I swear I don't know her." "Silas, stop lying. I'm not some pathetic, clingy girl." I pushed past Silas towards the door. He tried to follow. The enforcers at the door blocked me. "I told you, my friend called the cops. If you don't let me go, it's the Canes who'll have the hassle." After a tense moment, Silas backed down. He waved the enforcers away. I walked out fast, not looking back. Only when I got home did I dare relax. Luckily, even in this novel world, cops existed. I hoped that if I didn't act like the toxic side chick the bullet chat described, I could avoid that awful fate. After the bar incident, my life got back on track. The track it was on before Silas. Work, home, like he'd never existed. The only traces were photos of us on my phone. I decided to delete them. The last one was Silas asleep beside me, his profile peaceful. He was sleeping well then. Meanwhile, I'd been buzzing all night, texting Chloe excitedly. Finally got him. Who knew a guy silent in bed could be so hot? His silence makes me want to protect him. When we hooked up, he looked like he wanted to cry more than me. I just sent the photo. Silas suddenly woke up. He saw the phone, annoyed. Rubbing his red-rimmed eyes, he pinned me roughly against the headboard. I shook my head, begging, I'm S. Ori, no more. Honey, no more. But his grip on my waist tightened. After many extra rounds, I passed out from exhaustion. Silas bit my earlobe as punishment, then kept poking my phone. I mumbled, half asleep, "I won't send pics to anyone else. Only to you." Hearing that, fire lit Silas's eyes again. He woke me up properly, had me flushed and breathless all over again. So, I'd been wrong about one thing. Silas might have only used one position, but he was very good at it. I couldn't sleep all night. Morning, I splashed water on my face, ready for work. Opening the door, 2 suited enforcers blocked it. I backed up, alarmed. One of them spoke. "Ms. Ward, Mr. Kane asked us to return these." Cardboard boxes sat on the floor, filled with everything I'd left at Silas's apartment. Like the fancy crystal chandelier I'd splurged on, like my kitty cat straw cup. Everything. All returned. Bullet chat cheered. "Good move, male lead. Getting rid of the side chick stuff before the female lead EES it." That apartment was just one of the male lead's properties, used to trick the side chick. He's selling it cheap now to avoid upsetting the female lead. Shouldn't the side chick be clinging to him, staying reluctantly at the apartment? Why is she back in her own dump? I smirked in my mind. All thanks to you chat lords. I had my own job, decent enough for me to live well. Since I knew the truth, of course I wouldn't cling to a guy who lied and dumped me. The enforcers left the boxes. Stuff piled in my apartment. Being a corporate drone, I had no time to sort it, ready to leave for work. The male lead missed something. That mood candle lamp the side chick bought. He only tolerated her poor appearance because of that lamp. I dug through the boxes. It was gone indeed. For Pete's sake. He remembered to pack up and return the crystal chandelier, but forgot the candle lamp. A bad feeling hit me. Guys, that lamp has plot relevance later. When selling the apartment, the female lead sees the lamp and gets jealous. The male lead has to soothe her, ends up soothing her in bed. Classic second chance scene. I nearly laughed out loud. So every bit of me, even stuff I bought, was just plot fodder? Screw work today. Let me just call in sick. Half an hour later, I was standing outside Silas's apartment door. My palms were sweaty. Remember, just here for my stuff. Not hung up on Silas. Not trying to reconnect. Deep breath. I punched in my birthday number to unlock the door. Access denied. Silas changed the code? Side chick still trying her birthday? The male lead doesn't even want the place. She should try the female lead's birthday. 020518. Fine. I punched 020518. The door clicked open. Silas stood there, furious. Had to force my hand. Huh?